You find a toy under the couch that hasn't been touched in years, and suddenly your senior dog drops it at your feet. Small changes like this can signal renewed comfort, curiosity, and engagement. Here are 7 signs your senior dog may be feeling younger again. Number 1. Reclaimed interest. When a dog re-engages with a long-forgotten object, it's a quiet but significant victory. It suggests that their daily comfort level may have reached a point where the motivation to play outweighs the effort required to move. They aren't just reacting to you, they are choosing to initiate play on their own. That anticipation shows they are still strongly motivated by play and reward. Practical takeaway. Keep the sessions brief and low impact, adjusting them to your dog's comfort and stamina. You want to nourish their spirit without overtaxing their joints. It's about the quality of the interaction, not the intensity of the physical exercise. Number 2. Active observation. As dogs age, discomfort, fatigue, or sensory changes may cause them to spend more time resting and less time participating in household activity. But a senior dog finding a second youth will often follow you with their eyes or their paws from room to room. When this behavior appears alongside a loose body, relaxed face, and the ability to settle independently, it may suggest they are still interested in what is happening around them. If they watch you prepare dinner or follow you calmly from room to room, they are choosing to remain part of the household activity. Practical takeaway. Give them a comfortable place near you, like a supportive mat in the kitchen, so they can include themselves in household routines without having to stay standing for too long. The third sign is the post-walk celebration. If your dog finishes a walk and, instead of collapsing on the rug, they do a single, goofy lap around the living room, they may be showing a brief burst of positive energy and excitement. In an older dog, this can be an encouraging sign of physical comfort. Have you seen your dog get the zoomies lately? Tell me in the comments what triggers their sudden burst of energy. This may suggest the walk left them stimulated, rather than completely exhausted. Practical takeaway. Ensure you have non-slip rugs in their zoomy zones. Sudden turns on hardwood can lead to strains, so providing a safe, high-traction track allows them to express this joy safely. Number 4. Watch for spontaneous exploration. Maybe they've suddenly decided to investigate a corner of the yard they usually ignore, or they've figured out a new way to nudge their bowl when it's empty. This kind of curiosity can be an encouraging sign of continued mental engagement. While we often think of learning as a puppy trait, a senior dog who seeks out new information is showing that their mind remains active. Practical takeaway. Offer low-effort novelty in a familiar space. Try a new scent on a snuffle mat or an easy food puzzle. This encourages exploratory behavior without the physical risk of changing your furniture layout. Sign 5 is renewed social confidence. Many senior dogs become withdrawn as they age because they may feel more vulnerable or stiff. If your dog is suddenly more willing to voluntarily rejoin familiar people in a room or greet known visitors with a loose body, relaxed face, and easy movement, they may be feeling more physically secure and socially willing. Choosing to remain in shared spaces may reflect a greater willingness to engage with familiar people and routines. Practical takeaway. Support this confidence by ensuring guests don't crowd them. Let your dog be the one to initiate proximity. If these quiet changes are helping you understand your senior dog differently, subscribe for more clear, practical ways to read their behavior. The 6th sign is restorative sleep depth. Discomfort can make it harder for some senior dogs to settle, causing frequent position changes, repeated waking, or restless sleep. If your dog is sleeping more peacefully and waking comfortably, that can be an encouraging change. Twitching paws or gentle running movements can occur during normal dream sleep, but the more useful clue is whether your dog appears settled and wakes without unusual stiffness or distress. This deep rest is vital for recovery. Practical takeaway: respect this deep sleep. Senior dogs can be startled more easily, so avoid waking them abruptly and ensure their bed is in a low-traffic area. As always, major changes in sleep patterns should be discussed with your veterinarian. Finally, the mission walk. Unlike a walk marked by repeated hesitation, stiffness, or reluctance to continue, a mission walk has a steady rhythm and a clear willingness to move. A steady, willing gait may reflect greater comfort and motivation. They aren't just going through the motions of a walk, they are exploring. This kind of willing movement supports gentle mobility while giving them valuable sensory enrichment. Nuance: this isn't about speed, and it doesn't mean they shouldn't stop to sniff. A dog that alternates between purposeful walking and deep sniffing is physically and mentally checked in. Practical takeaway: let them choose the route or the pace once in a while. This sniffari approach empowers them and fuels the curiosity that keeps their spirit vibrant. To understand more of these subtle cues, I've put together an illustrated guide titled 7 Signs Your Dog Trusts You, which you can find in the description link to help you reinforce that emotional security every day. Your dog isn't becoming a puppy again in a biological sense, but they are showing that curiosity, comfort, and joy can remain active well into their senior years. While these signs are usually excellent, remember that any sudden or drastic shift in behavior is always a reason to consult your veterinarian to ensure there isn't an underlying medical cause. They may have grey on their muzzle, but as long as they are seeking out your company and reclaiming their favourite activities, their world is still full of possibility. Your attention helps you notice what keeps them comfortable, curious, and involved in daily life. And if you want to protect that sense of security, watch 7 signs you are breaking your dog's trust without realizing it next.